All right, let's talk about sleep. We're not just aiming for more sleep, we're going for seriously better sleep. And we're going to do it by transforming the one room that matters most into a true sleep sanctuary. So let me just ask you this right off the bat. What if the very room that's supposed to be for rest is, well, actually working against you? It sounds a little crazy, I know, but for a lot of us, it's the honest truth. I mean, really think about it. You know that feeling when you walk into a fancy spa and your shoulders just instantly drop? That's not an accident. That is intentional design. But our bedrooms, let's be real, they've become the storage unit, the home office, the late night movie theater. The potential for that room to be a true calm haven is right there. We just need to unlock it. So that's our goal here. We're going to take our bedrooms on a little journey. We're going to shift them from being this place of low-grade stress, with all the clutter, the blinking lights, the reminders of work, and turn them into a space that is dedicated to one thing and one thing only: deep, restorative rest. First up, we have to master our senses. See, our brains are constantly processing information from everything we see, hear, feel, and even smell. So to create a real sanctuary, we need to basically curate all of those signals to send one clear message: it's time to relax. Let's kick things off with sight. Light is, without a doubt, the most powerful signal for our internal body clock, what scientists call our circadian rhythm. It is the master switch that tells our brain whether it's go time or wind down time. And that means it is absolutely vital to manage that switch. In the evening, you gotta swap out those harsh overhead lights for warm, dim lamps. Seriously, blackout curtains can be a total game changer, creating this amazing sleep cave. And the blue light from your phone, that is non-negotiable. It literally suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Okay, now here's something you might not realize about sound. That car horn outside or a notification buzz, it might not fully wake you up, but your brain hears it. And every one of those little micro disruptions pulls you out of the deepest, most refreshing stages of sleep. But we can fight back. We can engineer our room to be a sound-absorbing space. Heavy curtains and plush rugs, they're your new best friends. And hey, if you can't block the noise, you can always mask it. A simple white noise machine creates this constant, soothing audio blanket that just smooths over all those sudden jarring sounds. All right, let's move on to the sense of feel, and specifically, temperature. This one is pure biology. In order for you to initiate sleep, your core body temperature actually needs to drop a little bit. If your room's too warm, it can physically stop that process from happening. And the science on this is super clear. We're talking about a pretty cool 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 15 to 19 Celsius. I know, it might feel a little chilly at first, but it is the absolute sweet spot for telling your body it's time to power down. And finally, let's talk about smell. Scent is so powerful because it's directly wired to memory and emotion in our brains. This makes it an incredibly effective tool for signaling, hey, it's time to relax. The whole goal here is to create a scent anchor. If you use a calming aroma like lavender or chamomile every night before bed, you start to condition your brain. After a while, that specific smell becomes an immediate, powerful trigger for your body to just start unwinding. Okay, so we've got our senses in check. Now let's dig into the psychology of the space itself. How the layout, the colors, and just how organized it is sends all these subconscious signals straight to your mind. This quote from the Better Sleep Council really says it all, doesn't it? Visual clutter creates mental clutter. That pile of laundry in the corner or that stack of papers, it's not just messy, it's a low-level stressor. It's a visual to-do list that keeps your mind buzzing when it should be shutting down. But look, the answer isn't some massive, stressful weekend overhaul. No way. It's a simple, daily habit. I call it the 5-minute tidy. It transforms decluttering from this big chore into a really calming pre-sleep ritual. Just clearing off your nightstand can make a world of difference. Color has a direct physical effect on us. It's wild. These soft, nature-inspired tones like blues and greens, they can actually help lower your heart rate. But on the flip side, energetic colors like a bright red or a vibrant orange are stimulating. That is the absolute last thing you want in a room that's supposed to be for rest. Now, this brings us to a really cool idea from Feng Shui called the commanding position. Basically, you place your bed where you can see the door, but you're not directly in front of it. This taps into this primal, ancient need for security. It can actually reduce subconscious anxiety, letting you relax way more deeply. So we've handled the sensory stuff and the psychological side of things. Now let's get down to the physical foundation of comfort, the very things you touch and breathe all night long. I want you to think of your bed not just as a mattress, but as a complete sleep system. The mattress gives you support, sure, but your bedding controls your microclimate. Breathable, natural fibers like cotton or linen are absolutely key here. They let your skin breathe, unlike synthetic materials that just trap heat and make you sweat. And the air you breathe matters a ton too. Good ventilation keeps the room from feeling all stuffy. A couple of air-purifying plants, like a snake plant, can actually help remove toxins. And here's a pro tip. Keeping the space under your bed clear allows air to circulate, which helps pull body heat away from the mattress. So, how do all these pieces fit together? You've got the light, the sound, the temperature, the organization. Well, they all come together to form the stage for your nightly sleep ritual. Ultimately, your environment is a powerful cue. When you dim the lights, start your diffuser with a calming scent, and slide into a cool, clutter-free bed, you are sending the strongest possible signal to your brain that the day is officially done. It's time for rest. Hey, you don't have to do everything all at once. The journey to creating your own sleep sanctuary starts with just a single step. So what's it going to be for you? Will you tidy your nightstand? Maybe swap out a light bulb? Or just open a window before you get into bed? The power to improve your sleep is right there, waiting for you in your own room.